Hey guys, what's up? This is Anthony from Gadgets Africa, and I hope this message finds you well sanitized. That's just a joke from guys at the office. No, I'm not at the office. I'm at home. I'm lonely. Somebody come and help me. Anyway, that's not why we're here. Today we're going to talk about a different kind of phone. A special kind of smartphone. A phone that honestly I didn't think was possible. I have a phone without Google services. And I know how crazy that sounds. I know what you're thinking. But Anthony, why would I buy a phone without Google? I mean, does it even really make sense? Well, today I want to show you that yes, it does make sense. And yes, this phone is still such a great phone. So this phone doesn't have Google services. Then why should you get it? Well, I have 4 good reasons as to why this phone could be the phone for you. Cameras are pretty darn good. It starts off with an 8 megapixel selfie camera right at the front, and then it has a linear 3 camera setup, which is 48 megapixels, 8 megapixels, and then another 2 megapixel camera. Now, when it comes to the features of the camera, we have aperture mode, night mode, portrait mode, photo mode, video mode. Then we have pro mode, slow-mo, light painting, moving pictures, time-lapse, panorama, and a couple of stickers that you can use as well. Now, all these features are pretty good. We've used most of them, and so far, so good. They work pretty well with whatever scene you have. Of course, the camera also comes with an AI setting where it can be able to detect what you're taking a picture of and set settings for you that would be good with the person or the thing you're taking pictures of. So lastly, we can also talk about the video. The video comes from about 720p 30 fps all the way up to 1080p 60 fps. So if you wanted to shoot a good video for social media or something, this would be the phone for you. It's currently retailing at about 18,499 Kenyan shillings. And if there was a budget phone or a mid-range phone you wanted to get, this would be a great start from it. You can be able to get all of the apps. As you can see on my phone, I have most of the apps that I want. If not, actually I have all of the apps that I've ever wanted on the phone. So that never stops anyone. I guess Huawei found a way to help us keep in touch with the rest of the world. Build quality simply means how this phone feels and looks, and let me tell you, this phone feels good. It feels very premium, it feels very sturdy. It's fallen a few times and still no dents, no cracks whatsoever. It's a pretty good phone. Next we come to the colors, and this phone looks good. I love that glow. If there's something Huawei know how to do, it's colors, and that gradient looks really good. When we talk about battery life, we talk about how long this phone can last without having to be charged again. So now, the unfortunate part of this phone is that it has a micro USB. That means the charging could be slow. For me, it takes about 0 to 100. It takes about 2 hours to be able to get this phone to full charge. But that pales in comparison to the 19 hours it gives me per day. Because I've used this phone for about 3-4 days now, and every single day it's given me about 18 to 19 hours of full usage. And why is that? Because the phone comes with a 4,000 milliampere battery. That's one. 2, the screen. The screen is a 1560 by 720 HD screen. It's not AMOLED, it's not flashy or anything, but it's still a good screen, and it not being the highest possible resolution gives you that great battery life comparison, so that you can live with the phone. It still looks great, but you can still live with it for almost 19 hours. So in terms of using this phone, right, Huawei gives a couple of ways as to which you can still be able to get all of the apps that you've ever wanted or all of the apps that you already have. One way is to clone your previous phone. Now when you get the Huawei Y7p, there's a cloning app that you can also get on Google Play Store or on iOS from the previous phone that you had, and then you can use that to clone your apps from your phone, your previous phone, to your new Y7p. And that should make it as easy as possible. It takes about 20 minutes, but you get all of the information from your previous phone to your new phone, no hassle. The second way you can do this is by visiting the Huawei community link, which I'll post in the description below. And from there, you can be able to get all of the APKs of the apps that you want on your phone. That includes WhatsApp, that includes Facebook, that's YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, and it should be as easy as that. And for those of you who wouldn't want to get to any of those ways, you can still use the app gallery that comes with the Y7p, and from there you can get a myriad of apps that Huawei already have presented for you. So, are you gonna get this phone? Thank you so much for watching. This has been Anthony from Gadgets Africa, signing off.